Hello, this is Senator Mark Kirk of Illinois. I want to talk to you about a growing national security threat that we can eliminate if changes are made in Washington. Here, a pirate is shown boarding the oil tanker Zirku, captured on March 28th of this year. Today, all 29 crew members of the Zirku are held as hostages in the El Danan anchorage of Somalia. These hostages are likely mistreated by pirates, and the hostages hope only one day to see their families again. A new threat is emerging to the American way of life in one of the most remote regions on Earth, the Indian Ocean. There, these same Somali pirates threaten the shipping lanes through which 70% of the world's oil is transported. Costs go up, worsening the gas price situation here at home. Somalia, which has not had a functioning government for 2 decades, has become a haven for the largest terrorist training camps in the world, run by East African al-Shabaab and al-Qaeda, along with brutal pirate gangs who pay money to al-Shabaab. The pirate threat is new and growing rapidly. In 2005, there were just 100 pirates. Today, there are over 2,000. The number of hijackings increased threefold in 3 years. During that same period, the average ransom increased 36 times, from just under $150,000 to over $5.4 million per ship. Up to a third of the ransom is now funneled to Somali terrorists under al-Shabaab. Affiliated with al-Qaeda, al-Shabaab now runs the largest terror training camps in the world. According to one special operations professional, some al-Shabaab terrorists now have as much training as U.S. Army Rangers. The problem is going worse. In April of this year, the largest ransom ever, $11 million, was paid for the oil tanker Irene. Somali pirates are not reluctant to attack American ships. Earlier this year, 4 Americans were murdered when their ship, the Quest, was boarded by pirates. The U.S. Navy has deployed to the region, and other nations, including the United Kingdom, Australia, and China, have sent their forces to counter the pirate threat. The Chinese deployment is that country's first presence in the region since the Ming Dynasty of 1433. The problem, however, continues to grow. We need new policies that will secure our oil supply lines, free hundreds of hostages, and end piracy, much as President Jefferson did during the U.S. Navy's first major mission. First, the United Nations and U.S. should ban ransom payments that support the expansion of pirate operations and support East African al-Qaeda and al-Shabaab terror. This video shows the Rosalia D'Amato, currently under pirate control. The ship has been converted into a pirate mothership, now used to attack other ships. Second, we need new, more aggressive rules of engagement for naval forces to roll in and disable pirate ships. Local Navy commanders should have enhanced tactical authority to arrest pirates and rescue crews. Here, Chinese commandos from the Wensu train to take over pirate-held vessels. Third, the United States should increase economic assistance to reward Somali frontline communities who confront or convert al-Shabaab or pirate-controlled areas. President Faroli of Puntland, a semi-autonomous state, has expelled pirate forces from the port city of Eel, and his action should be rewarded. Fourth, judicial assistance to Puntland and Kenya should expand for their courts and prisons to readily accept pirates taken by international or Somali-allied military law enforcement forces. Shown here is Abshir Abdali, better known as Boya, a 44-year-old former fisherman now imprisoned in Puntland. He commanded a militia of over 500 pirates and claims to have hijacked more than 60 vessels. He is considered to be one of the 3 pirate kings of Puntland. We should also provide military assistance to those Somali entities that join us in the war on piracy. Finally, the United States and our allies should impose a blockade of the 3 primary pirate ports and shorelines, including the El Danan anchorage, shown here, where 12 Western ships with 290 hostages are currently held. With pirates operating across our supply lines, hundreds of hostages who may never see their families, and gasoline approaching $5 per gallon, it's time for the United States to adopt a policy similar to Thomas Jefferson's to once again end piracy in a region now vital to the security of the United States.